Hi guys, Sarah Stone Love here, and today I want to share with you a technique called auto-suggestion that I learned from a book called Think and Grow Rich. I read over 20 years ago in high school, and I still use this to this day. The author, Napoleon Hill, wrote this book in 1937, and yet this is still one of the most influential books on personal success ever published. If you ever listen to Bob Proctor, he lives by this book, and there's a reason. All of these ideas and concepts were groundbreaking at the time, and they all go back to your subconscious mind, including the technique I'm going to teach to you today called auto-suggestion. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. The principle of auto-suggestion reaches into your subconscious mind and influences it. When you're little, you have no filter on your subconscious mind, and everyone else's ideas and beliefs just pour in from every direction. But then as you get older, you start to develop like this outer guard where you can decide, you can choose to accept or reject ideas. And when we learn to use this, we have absolute control over our life. Auto-suggestion relies on not just words, but feeling the emotions with undeniable faith and concentrating and focusing on your desires until they become like a burning obsession. So you've got to be really detailed and really specific and concentrate on the thing that you desire. If it's a specific amount of money, then the exact amount of money. If it's a relationship, then the exact type of relationship that you want. Really get your 5 senses involved and be as detailed as possible. And the longer you can hold on to this and focus on this, the faster it will manifest. What's really interesting is your subconscious mind, it has no choice. It has to obey the commands. It has to act on whatever it is you're telling it. And the thing is though, in order for it to be really solidified into your subconscious, you've got to repeat it over and over until it becomes a belief. Napoleon Hill says, do not wait for a plan. Just start demanding it, expecting it, visualizing it, know that it's coming, and your subconscious mind, it will hand over the plan. And as soon as it does, you've got to take action like that immediately. The plan will actually start to flash over your mind like an impulse from your intuition. Hill says that it's inspiration from your sixth sense, or like a message from infinite intelligence. Inspired action is a huge part of manifesting, but it will feel effortless. It won't feel like regular action where you have all this resistance and all these different conflicting thoughts, because your subconscious and your conscious are in alignment and working with you to make things happen, so it feels completely effortless. Napoleon Hill gives us a very detailed statement that is incredibly powerful that I have used over the years time and time again, and it has always helped me to manifest exactly what I want. Here's the statement. I'm also going to put this in the description below, so don't feel like you have to memorize this statement. Here it is, word for word from Napoleon Hill. By the first day of blank, and you need to fill in the blank to the date, I will have in my possession blank dollars, which will come to me from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of blank. And he goes on to say that you can discover what that service is simply by closing your eyes and expecting that amount of money to come to you. That your subconscious will begin working on a plan, and you'll have flashes of intuition that will reveal to you this plan. Hill goes on to write, I believe that I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It's now awaiting transfer to me at the time, and in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. And he said to repeat this statement once in the morning and once in the evening right before you go to bed. Repeat it over and over until you're able to actually imagine and visualize and see this money in your hands. Feel what it feels like. Print or write this statement out and place it in a place that you can see it every day, maybe with your dream board or just up on the wall where you wake up in the morning. And you have to remember that your subconscious will only act on commands that are felt with emotion and with complete genuine faith. And one more tip from Napoleon Hill, he says to make sure that you memorize this statement, close your eyes, and you say it out loud so you can actually hear your own voice saying the words. Napoleon Hill said that we were the master of our environment because we have the power to influence our subconscious mind and gain cooperation with infinite intelligence. If you've ever heard any of Bob Proctor's lectures, then you know that he swore by Think and Grow Rich. He had no education, no wealthy members of his family, and yet he was able to be incredibly successful, incredibly wealthy, and he tributes all of his success to Napoleon Hill in the book Think and Grow Rich. This is the formula that will help you manifest anything you want in your life. But don't take my word for it. Don't take Napoleon Hill's word for it. Try it yourself. What have you got to lose? I'm Sarah Stone Love, and I hope this video empowers you to know that you are in control of your environment, that you can change your life, and you can direct your consciousness and therefore direct your reality towards anything that you want. If you like the video, please share it, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. What are you trying to manifest? And I hope to see you next week.